Welcome to our daily Forex market analysis, and this is for trading on August the 13th, 2021. Just a quick disclaimer here before we get started. This is for educational purposes only. Trading is a risky business, so please be careful with your money. As usual, we'll start off by taking a look at our calendar here. And let me just pull that up here. So in terms of the news, we did not have a whole bunch of data coming up. We did have some numbers, GDP numbers here, PPI numbers. So not a ton of data today, but coming up on tomorrow is Friday. Fridays can be reversal days, so we'll have to watch out for that. But there isn't much in terms of data coming up on Friday either. And we have consumer sentiment numbers. That's the main thing here. Other than that, fairly light in terms, and nothing after 8 a.m. here. So overall, fairly quiet day in terms of data. Consumer sentiment numbers, if they come in higher than expectations, that would be a good thing for the US dollar. And also we have seen the stock markets go higher, and a lot of that has been the positive influence of the infrastructure bill. So they are looking to spend a lot of money on infrastructure. So basically creating jobs. Anytime there is money circulating in the economy, more jobs being created, that's a positive thing for the stock market, and hence we have seen the stock market go up as a result of that as well. All right, so let's go on to our charts here. We'll start off with euro dollar. Euro, as we discussed yesterday, is struggling with this resistance level at 1.1750. Price was right into resistance, couldn't make it through. It's holding below. This is a nice strong support resistance level here. Now we have a bit of a move to the downside here. So this is looking neutral to slightly bearish. In this case, we could see a retest of 1.1750, so watch out for that. But looking for a potential move back down towards the support at 1.1700. So neutral to slightly bearish bias here for euro dollar. Pound, on the other hand, here, this one as well was right into resistance. It couldn't go through here, and we have a nice bearish engulfing candle close. Now, do keep in mind, it's into support. Last time we had a nice bearish candle close, it did turn around. So do watch out for that. But it is bearish. We may even get a smaller pullback, but looking for a drop here. So bearish bias for pound dollar. 1.3765 is the first target. 1.3730 is the second target here. So bearish bias for pound dollar. Aussie dollar here, this one as well, back into the range again. And in this case, we do have a nice bearish candle close. So looking for a bit of a pullback here and then a further drop. Target is 0.7315. And only if it gets through that, we may be able to see it go even lower into 0.7290, which is back towards the bottom of this candle here. However, watch out for the support at the bottom of the range. This is where price has turned around at 0.7315 several times. So watch out for it. So target is 0.7315 is the first target, and 0.7290 is the second target here for Aussie dollar. So bearish, neutral to bearish bias for this as well. New Zealand dollar, same thing. We are back into the range here again, not quite ready to break out yet. So we have a nice bearish engulfing candle here, looking for price to drop further towards the bottom of the, again, the small range that it's been trading in. Target here is 0.6970. So bearish bias for New Zealand dollar as well. Dollar CAD here, this one also looking a bit range bound here. In this case, sideways right now, no real direction here, no true direction. With this, price is into resistance. If it holds here, we could see a move lower here. But overall, price has been trading in this range between 1.2590 and 1.2580 here. So looking for it to stay range bound. We could see a retest of the low, and this is where we'll have to watch it at 1.2485. If it holds above, then we're looking for a move back into the range. But should it break through, then it could go all the way into 1.2420, but the test here will be 1.2485. So currently neutral bias for dollar CAD. All right, let's take a look at our silver here. So silver holding below this previous support resistance level, which means we could see a further drop here. Next target here. So bearish, that's a nice solid bearish candle close. Next target is 22.80. So bearish bias for silver. Gold struggling with the resistance here, hasn't been able to move past this strong support resistance level all the way back from March. In this case, neutral candle close, which means we could see a turnaround. So watch out for that. Bias is bearish here. And in terms of our targets, first target is the low of the day, 1742. Then we're looking at 1738 and 1733. So bearish by neutral bias here, but watch out for that for things to turn around. This one could turn bearish. So neutral bias. Oil here, oil not able to hold on to that strength. With any kind of talk about that Delta variant, this is negative for oil. So we'll have to just keep that in mind if you are trading oil. Bias here is more to the downside. Target is 67.85. That's the first target. And then second target we're looking at is 66.50. So bearish bias for oil. Copper here, copper did go up to test the 4.38 level, but it is bouncing off of that, and we have a neutral close for the day, which means we could see a turnaround here, move back down towards the middle of the range, and then potentially lower. So in this case, neutral bias, first target is 4.29, and then second target is 4.27. So neutral to bearish bias for copper. Bitcoin here also turning around. So in this case, bias is bearish. We have a bearish engulfing candle close. So next target is 42,780 or 42,800. So bearish bias for Bitcoin, and then 41,635. So bearish bias here. S&P 500 still going forward now with the new infrastructure bill. This is a bullish thing for it. It's a positive thing. Still looking bullish here. Next target is 4480. So bullish bias for S&P 500. Now it is Friday. Fridays can be turnaround days, so keep that in mind. NASDAQ here as well. We did see price bounce off of the support. We have a bullish candle close, so looking for a move back towards the top of the range since it got rejected from the bottom here. 15,170 is the target here. So neutral to bullish bias here for NASDAQ. Dow Jones here still looking bullish. In this case, next target is 35,700. So bullish bias here for Dow Jones as well. DAX here right into our target, and next target is 16,000. So bullish bias here for DAX as well. FTSE is struggling a bit. We did see that drop here, and now price is back below the support, below the resistance level here. So in this case, we are looking for a retest of 7,200, and if it doesn't go through, then we're looking for that drop. So this big inefficient move here could get filled, not in one day, but over the next few days. So we'll keep an eye on it. Right now, bias is neutral, looking for a drop towards 7140. And then we have Nikkei. Nikkei also, Nikkei actually bounced off of the top of the range. So it's been trading in this range for some time. So this is the sideways range. As we can see, price rejected the top. So now we're looking for a drop back down here into the middle of the range. So bearish bias here. There's a bit of a pin in the bottom, which is concerning, but looking for a retest of this pin. 27,900 is the target. So bearish bias for Nikkei as well. All right, so that's it for today. You guys have a wonderful trading day tomorrow, and I will be back on Sunday with the weekly analysis. Bye for now.